Audi has made a significant decision for its 2026 F1 entry, crucial for revitalising the struggling team it's acquiring. Amid speculation about Audi's wavering commitment to its F1 programme, the German manufacturer has demonstrated the opposite stance. Audi is fully invested, acquiring 100% ownership of Sauber, aiming to expedite preparations for 2026. This move marks a triumph for Sauber CEO and incoming Audi F1 team CEO Andreas Seidl, who advocated for greater Audi support sooner to enact necessary changes for future successes. Audi's initial goal, announced in 2022 upon entering F1, was to achieve high competitiveness within 3 years. The decision to fully integrate Sauber should quell concerns about potential disruptions, following high-profile departures, including former Audi CEO Markus Duckmann and ex-VW Group chairman Herbert Diess, both proponents of the project. Rumours circulated about Oliver Hoffmann's departure, a key figure in Audi's F1 plan since the 2022 Belgian Grand Prix announcement. While he is indeed transitioning from Audi, the complete narrative will be discussed later. The key takeaway is the evolution of Audi's F1 strategy, representing positive change and dispelling misconceptions surrounding recent developments. Originally, Audi had agreed to acquire 75% of Sauber, leaving existing owner Finn Rausing with a 25% stake. The plan was for Audi to gradually increase its involvement in the Swiss-based race team, while concurrently developing its F1 engine in Germany. The extent of Audi's influence and investment was tied to its increasing share in the team, starting at 25% in 2023, rising to 50% this year and reaching 75% next year. However, with Rausing not contributing additional funds, Seidl, who assumed the role after joining Sauber in January 2023 with the intention of leading Audi F1's team in the future, urged Audi to do more. Time is critical for Seidl to evaluate the team's performances by 2026. Considering its current on-track struggles, despite ongoing investments in personnel and infrastructure due to Sauber's near collapse in the 2010s. The decision to acquire 100% stake in Sauber is aimed at accelerating preparations for the 2026 season. It goes beyond a mere corporate transaction, aligning with Seidl's vision and enabling Audi to capitalise on increased capital expenditure limits within the cost cap framework. Sauber falls into the group of teams with the highest spending capacity for the relevant 4-year periods until 2028. This financial advantage will empower Audi to address infrastructure shortcomings more effectively compared to competitors like Mercedes, Ferrari and Renault. Furthermore, upcoming adjustments to the cost cap, factoring in currency variations based on the cost of living in different countries, will benefit Audi in recruitment efforts, particularly in Switzerland, where competitive salaries are essential for attracting top talent. Manfred Doss emphasised the enormity of Audi's F1 entry, highlighting its significance both as a sporting challenge and a financial commitment. Recent developments shed light on Audi's organisational structure. Seidl assumes the role of a CEO for the Audi F1 team, tasked with overseeing the implementation of the F1 project, including team management and public representation. Meanwhile, Hoffmann takes on a broader role, assuming overall responsibilities for the programme and serving as the chairman for the Sauber board. Addressing rumours surrounding Hoffmann's departure, his transition signifies a deeper involvement in the F1 project. While stepping down from Audi's management board, Hoffmann remains integral, now overseeing the entire F1 endeavour. In essence, Seidl serves as the primary day-to-day figure for the F1 team, while Hoffmann's responsibilities extend to overseeing the engine project and Audi's marketing strategy. Significant investments have been made in infrastructure, including the expansion of the engine facilities, updates to the simulator, and the construction of a new 3,000 square metre building for engine testing. Adam Baker, an experienced leader in F1 and motorsport engine projects, continues as CEO of the Audi engine programme. Seidl's transition from McLaren to Sauber in 2022-23 was initially framed as unrelated to Audi, aligning with the company's strategy to avoid association with the team before 2026. Despite the conclusion of the Alfa Romeo era, Audi emphasises Seidl's appointment as F1 team CEO as a fresh start. This approach underscores the thoroughness of Audi's decision-making process, with a nod to the stereotypical intricacies of the German corporate governance. Alessandro Luni Bravi's repeated emphasis on adherence to company governance reflects this meticulous approach, highlighting the importance Audi places on integrity. If you seek evidence of why Audi must ramp up its preparations for 2026, considering Sauber's challenging start to 2024. While Zhou narrowly misses a point in Bahrain with a 11th place finish, the Sauber C44 has yet to advance to Q2, and ranks as the second slowest car on average, ahead of only the struggling Alpine. Despite improvements over its predecessor, the C44 exhibits difficulties in optimizing tyre performance for qualifying laps, though it shows promising race pace, notably demonstrated by Zhou in Bahrain, while hampered in Saudi Arabia by cooling issues stemming from an FP3 crash. Valtteri Bottas has faced struggles, particularly with hard C2 Pirelli tyres. While the car conserves tyres during races, it struggles to generate sufficient heat for optimal performances under certain conditions. Pit stops have also been problematic, with cross-threaded wheel nuts causing lengthy delays in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. Despite these setbacks, Sauber's pace suggests competitiveness among the group of 5 teams at the back of the F1 grid. However, unlocking greater single lap pace and resolving a pit stop issues are imperative for Sauber's success. While the car displays inherent speed, fully realising its potential is essential, particularly as Audi prepares to take over. Audi's increased involvement is expected to elevate performance significantly, with key elements falling into place for the transition. One significant uncertainty lies in the future driver lineup. It would be surprising if the current duo of Bottas and Zhou are retained beyond 2025, given the team's underwhelming performance. While Bottas remains a contender, Zhou's appeal in the Chinese market, crucial for Audi, may not suffice. Neither driver bears responsibility for the team's struggles, yet they may not align with Audi's aspirations for A-list drivers. However, the pool of available top-tier drivers is limited, so race winners like Perez, Sainz, Alonso, Gasly, Ocon, Ricciardo and Bottas, along with podium finishes like Albon and Stroll, will attract intense competition. Vacancies at Red Bull, Mercedes and Aston Martin rank higher on most drivers' wish lists than Sauber. Drivers like Alonso and Sainz may seek more established teams, while others like Hülkenberg could consider a sideways move to Sauber for a guaranteed Audi contract in 2026. Hülkenberg, a favourite of Seidl, has been courted previously, while Sainz recently confirmed to leave Ferrari, emerges as a viable option. Albon and Ocon, proven performers in midfield teams, offer long-term potential, potentially forming a strong pairing for Audi. However, Audi must bolster its sales pitch rather than banking on drivers, low priorities for other teams. A full Audi takeover and the promise of accelerated progress are crucial for attracting top talent. Given Sauber's current form and recent history, strengthening its appeal is imperative for Audi's success in securing competitive drivers for the future.